what? You know what, guys? I once did a study of this. It's not hard. Go around and get every bridge that's under code. Every bridge right now that presents a safety hazard to the school bus going over tomorrow morning, and fix the damn thing right now. You already got the list of projects. It's called Bridges Below Code. Fix them. I don't understand. I think they're shovel ready, but I don't know everything.
Not immediately so, Chris, but if I could just step back for a minute here. I think the one thing is, despite the positive approval rating that the president has, despite his obvious intellect and his good sense of goodwill as he displayed today in that meeting with Republicans and so forth, he hasn't quite yet seemed to convey the sense that he really knows the way forward and is going to lead us out of it. And I thought the opening of your show, I hate to comment on our own show here, but I thought the first 15 minutes of the show was devastating from the point of view of the Obama administration. They haven't convinced people, not that Jim Cramer's the only person they have to convince, but they need to be able to convince people that they know what they're doing, that they're not just feeling their way along and hoping for the best. And they certainly haven't convinced the so-called experts, including Wall Street traders.
And Gene, the old rule that you're supposed to spend so much time preparing yourself for the limited time you're on the air, the limited time you have to give a speech. I got the feeling his ratio's off. He's so frenetic, so peripatetic, and running around giving speeches and meeting with people in these summits, et cetera, and town meetings, that people get the sense, well, if he's not somewhere studying this stuff, how would he know how to solve these problems? Doesn't he need to go hide somewhere and go into intensive training and talk to the smartest minds in the country and make it clear that he's in the process of learning?
Well, he does know. We know from the campaign that he knows how to go away for a few days and come out and give a dynamite speech. If they give the sense of making this up as they go along, they are, because the confluence of economic crises that we have right now is not a confluence we've seen before. So they don't know what they're doing. They are making it up. But and the big one is coming right now. It's, what are you going to do with the banks? What are you going to do with Citigroup? And what are you going to do with Bank of America? They're doing these stress tests. But what does that lead to? And are they going to be transparent about what banks are basically insolvent or are zombie banks and which are not? And until we get this transparency, which will be painful, until we get it, I'm not sure we're going to move very far.
Chris, well, we have macabre terms like zombie banks floating around. We got problems already. I want to ask you, when we get back, how does he deal with the fact that he has a scorecard right now? It's called the Dow Jones. And every day now, first of all, they're going to nationalize the banks. Then they're not going to nationalize banks. No matter what they say, the Dow keeps going down. It's down to almost 7,000 now. I used to think 8,000 was the floor. It's heading towards 6,000. People are really getting angry. I'm getting angry. People who have saved money, who are facing retirement, are ripped right now. It is absolutely disturbing, to put it lightly, what this must be saying to people who are retired now. They got a nest egg, a 401k that's now a 101k. They are rip. And I'm only saying it the nice way. They are really angry, and they're going to get mad at him if we don't get this market turned around. We'll be right back with Howard Fineman and see how the president does with his scorecard. And Gene Robinson, can he deal with that Dow Jones scorecard every day in decline? You're watching Hardball, only on MSNBC.